All right, we're looking at my 2020 Ford Ranger right now, and I wanted to show you something that I didn't know. It's basically some hidden storage. So you probably know as well as I do that if you pull the seat back, there's your storage for your emergency jack. There's a spare funnel and a little bit of storage. I keep a tow strap back here and some extra cargo straps. And you just, to remove your emergency jack, you just unscrew this and the whole thing will come out. But I was looking specifically for the tool to release the spare tire, and I didn't see it back there, and I just happened to see this little loop right here in front of the passenger side, and I gave it a tug and the whole seat lifts up. And check this out, we've got extra storage in here. There's a bin here and there's a bin there. That one's slightly smaller, but this one's good size. I bet you could dang near fit a 12-pack in here of soda or whatever you choose to use. But yeah, some extra storage here. Now, it doesn't look like it's very easily removable. There's some probably screws underneath these cap things here. So like, I don't know if you would put ice in here or whatever, but just a little extra storage. You could put some tools in here, some gloves, whatever. I just thought that was really cool. And there is the jack handle I was looking for right there. So I'm going to go around to the the driver's side and undo that. So here's this tool, and we're just going to loosen these. I've never taken this out at all. I haven't had any reason to. Knock on wood, I haven't had a flat tire. But so these are in here just like this from the factory. So we're going to lose those two. And this is just kind of like a felt pouch, but inside here, there's our lug wrench, should be 19 millimeter, and then this is our 3-piece tool for releasing the spare tire, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So in order to drop the spare tire, you're gonna go down to this here. A lot of people think, myself included, that this is actually a connecting point for trailer wiring, but it's not. There's a little plug in there, and you're going to use your key. You're going to push in and you're going to turn towards the passenger side, and the whole thing is going to pull out just like that. And you can just leave it on your key and set it to the side, and then you've got this hole here, and if you look straight through there, you're going to see the spare tire there, and there's also, see that little white spot right there? I believe that's where the tool is going to slide in to lower the top. Alright, so you're going to put your 3 pieces together. They go together just like a tent pole. They snap together right like that. So you're going to put your 3 sections together, and then at the very end, you're going to have kind of like a little T-tip. That's going to be the side that you slide in first. So this is kind of funny because you're going to slide it in at about a 45-degree angle like this, not straight like this. You're going to have to go at an angle about like this, and you're going to slide in, and you'll feel it when it's about that far in, so about a pole and a half, so about halfway on that metal one. You'll feel it slide into that little white part, and then it'll lock in. You'll kind of feel it click in. And I'll show you what it looks like underneath. So underneath, here's your spare tire, of course. But then if you go up there, you'll see that's the connector that it goes into. And it's locked in right now because I can't turn it by hand. But you can see it kind of locks into that little gear there. And this is the hole that it's coming through in the bumper, right there. So we're going to come back out here in order to turn it, and we've got this little square notch on our lug wrench. So this square notch is going to fit in the square end of this pole, and we're going to use that to turn it to drop the tire. So I'm going to set the camera down so you can see the tire coming down, and we're going to lower this guy. Alright, so I'm not sure which direction to turn this. I'm going to start with lefty-loosey and we'll see what happens. Okay, I just felt something come loose. Alright, cool. Here comes our tire. So I'm turning this. I've held about 5 turns now. So there seems to be some type of gear ratio that's really good. Because right now, tire's about halfway down to the ground, and I've got about 10 turns on it. So it looks like every turn lowers it about an inch, which is really good. I expected to have to turn it a lot more. So I'm still cranking on it. Here we go. It's lowering down. Alright, so I'm on the ground now. I'm about, that took about 20 turns of the wrench. And then I'm going to just be about 3 or 4 more turns to get some slack in there so that I can remove that piece. Okay, so now we're going to come in here. And I can climb right under the truck. It's not even on jacks or anything. There's plenty of room under here. And then we're just going to take this piece out so that it's clear of the wheel, and then we can just pull it straight out of here and use it if we need to. So that is how to lower your spare, if you guys didn't know. Here's the little chain mechanism right here. Pretty neat. I like it. It worked really well. So hopefully you guys do not have issue with a flat tire or anything, but in case you do, that's how to drop your spare tire down. And I really like how Ford did this under here. There's a rubber pad here, and there's a rubber pad on the other side, and that allows the spare tire to fit up really nice and tight to your frame there, and not have any vibration. It's like a little rubber pad. So good job on that, Ford. Looks great, and it works extremely well too. Thanks, guys.